What is up, everyone? How we doing? Long time no see. I figured I'd go live, have some fun with y'all. It's been a minute. I just wanted to at least come on here, shoot some content, be with the people, and show up for all y'all. So if you guys are interested in more live cold calling and live negotiations, you guys are lucky because that's exactly what's coming, right? So we're going to dive into some mojo dialing. We're going to get on the phone with a couple key people here, and let's see if we can get the ball rolling with some great conversations. I'm going to start it off here with a hot lead that I'm trying to lock down right now. Let's see if we can negotiate a great deal, negotiate something ASAP. Here we go. Okay, let's have some fun. What is up, everybody? Let me know where you guys are tuning in from.
Good morning, Earl.
Yeah, good morning. I was looking for Jack Smith, Sr., please.
Good morning.
Yep. Let's see what we can do. Let's get Jack on the phone. See if we can make it happen.
Hello, Jack Smith.
All right. Well, we're going to call his cell phone, so we didn't get him on the line, but.
Jack Smith can help you.
Hey, Jack, it's Henry. How we doing?
Good, thank you. I'm driving in traffic in fucking Brooklyn.
Oh, lots of fun. Well, look, I guess you're not going anywhere, so I guess I'll give you a few minutes real quick. So
Hey,
just
listen, I sent an email to the people who I've been negotiating back and forth with.
Yep.
And they have offered me a, basically a package to accept. And then I went back to them and said, because they had in their package, they said that the building is outside of that. However, they want to discuss it before we agree. So I sent them back and said, "Are you interested in the building? Are you not interested in the building? I have to have your commitment on this. What you want." So I'm waiting for an answer. I expect an answer today on this.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I guess once you have that response, we can at least try to connect the attorneys and get the ball rolling with them, right?
Then we can. Once I get the response and we sign the letter of agreement, go forward, then I can certainly do that.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. So then I guess we'll take things from there. Why don't we touch base later this afternoon or early Monday?
Probably. I would guess I'll wait until I get something from them and then I sign the agreement and then I'll contact you. I promise.
Okay. Yeah. So then, I'll just we'll probably touch base early next week.
If you don't hear from me by Monday or so, give me a call.
Okay.
You should.
Sounds like a plan, Jack. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. Bye. I'll talk to you soon.
Talk soon. Bye. So I'm trying to acquire a leaseback situation. Very excited about that. Should be a nice little deal there. The way that deal is set up is a owner occupant is currently there. We got him to agree to a decent leaseback price. Basically buying it at a 10.5 cap day one. Sounds like a very lucrative opportunity. Hopefully the business buyer does not have any interest in buying the real estate and we can make that deal happen. We'll see. I guess, we're going to knock on wood. If the deal's meant to be, then the deal's meant to be. But ideally, my goal is to lock it up and then probably flip it or lock it up and acquire it with a partner. So anyways, very, very excited to see what happens there. This guy just called me back. Let's see if we can work on a deal here. What's up, Steven? How we doing? Yeah, you can use that for any type of deal, Steven. You can use that for retail. You can use it for multifamily. What's going on, David? How we doing?
Good. How are you? What's up?
Wonderful. Just want to touch base on a few items real quick, okay?
Listening.
Number one, gas station. Do you think? Do you want me to get in touch with your attorney? What would you like me to do?
Yes. I found an attorney. Waiting for people from. He's a great guy. I just used him for something else. I just want to confirm that he's going to do this. That he has the capacity.
Okay.
He's a Harvard trained lawyer, Jewish kid, lives in Long Island, and I just used him. He was recommended. He's not super expensive, and he's really good. Like he's top tier. So I want him. So okay. Beautiful. So That's one. Next. So yeah, we can get in touch with him today.
So
I'll circulate an email.
gas station. I'm gonna group email me. I'll give him a call.
Let's do it right now. Henry Eisenstein,
Yep.
Gerstel, and I'll put my team on it. Sorry about that.
And then I'll give him a ring because then I'll use him as my attorney. This way, it's really easily handled for the transition. All right.
Perfecto. Intro and Opa Laka deal.
Okay, wonderful. So I'll take that. I'll take that and move along with that for you. Meridian.
Like that. So this is my teams.
All right, and then for Meridian, I'm working on getting you the additional financial documents that you're looking for. Do you feel like do you have somebody right now, or do you need?
I have two guys who are saying they're super interested.
Okay, and they're just waiting on the remaining financials.
Yes.
Okay, let me see if I can get that for you right away, and then we'll see what else we can do. Do you think what price range do you think they're going to be at?
I'm not sure. I think it depends on the business because it's been declining, so that's why it's very important to see.
Yeah.
This year.
Well, and also you saw my message in regards to the site manager being the owner, correct?
Yeah. So that's good. That's actually great.
Wonderful.
Is it necessary to site manage, or he just threw that in to make money? Meaning, is there anyone on site? He actually spends those days on site.
I can confirm. I'm not sure. I can clarify. Okay, let me see what I can do here. And we'll make something happen there. What else? Then I sent you the T-neck deal. Did you have a chance to look over anything? It's okay if you did not.
T-neck deal? No, I didn't see that at all.
No, that was the co-op.
Oh, the co-op. Yeah. So wait, you sent me that co-op? No, I didn't.
I sent you a couple, some of the financials.
I'm looking right now. Where'd you send it to? My other.
Yeah, the WhatsApp, I think, or your email. Check both.
Hang on. I haven't seen my email. I'm checking WhatsApp. Oh yeah, so you sent me a link. I didn't open it. Hang on. Link tight, open. Oh, and we got. By the way, I might have an amazing off-market property up from a bank, REO. Where? In Brooklyn.
What kind of deal?
It's a commercial property, multifamily in Borough Park.
How many units?
I believe 8 units. It's like a strip. There's like 2 properties side by side. Retail first floor, unit second floor. I reached out to this bank. I was working with them on their foreclosures.
Okay.
It's a small bank, tiny bank. I reached out to them a year ago, and we started talking about this specific deal, and then they went dark on me, and they came back to me yesterday and basically said, okay, they closed their books and they have to get rid of it.
What's the price range they're looking at?
So I don't know yet. So I asked them, get me information on where it's up to in foreclosure. I know it's in foreclosure, so like it's been like literally a year. So like, where are they up to in foreclosure? What's the outstanding balances? Like, let's get some initial information. And then it happens to be the reason why I know it is I know the owners who are in foreclosure who reached out to me originally to try to buy it back. So, but they might not. Do you
have anybody else in the Bronx for a deal? I have a mixed use deal, a deal in the Bronx right now. I'll get you all the details, but it's
the buyers in the Bronx, tons of casino.
Yeah, this actually might be a fantastic. I think it's like a day 1 8 cap, triple net lease, grocery on the bottom, and multifamily upstairs.
I have like literally list every single one of my borrowers buys and does stuff in the Bronx.
Okay, I definitely have a deal that we could probably do right away.
Okay, great. One second. So let me write all the stuff down. Let me look at your co-op deal. I found out more about the co-ops because I'm actually doing one now that was unconverted. It's extremely easy legally. The challenge is dealing with the tenants, meaning getting everyone to agree.
Yeah. So what's going to happen here is this, based on my conversation with the guy who's the head guy of the co-op, right?
Yeah, I'm requesting access, by the way.
It's fine. Hold on. I'll give you access in just a minute. I hope it's from me. All right, I'll make sure you get access to it in a minute. That's one. So listen, so I spoke to the guy and he basically said that everybody would like to stay. Ideally, there's like 30% of the units that are actually owner, 70% are owner occupied, and then 30% of them are owner rent, like they're rented by the owner. So I asked him obviously for information of what they're leasing it at currently, like some details there. But all the owners would like to lease it back at like roughly 60 or 70% of market rent, locked in for like a year or two, probably, the longer the better, of course. Because these people are all retired. Here's the big question is like, I'm just wondering like why they're looking to sell it. I'm trying to get an understanding. So trying to figure that out. But honestly, I think that we can.
So they want to stay. The people there want to stay and rent it back.
Yep.
Okay. And what did you say about 70, 80%?
70% of owner occupants. 30% of them are renting it.
So they're selling the building and then going to be renting it back. Obviously, the 30% are going to be walking away.
Yeah, correct. And then the 70% want to lease it back again and just be tenants. They don't want to own it. They don't want to own it. So anyways, I think we can get this into a pretty good price per unit right off the bat. I offered them $4 million to start. It was obviously the price was too low. They want 6 million. But I can get them down. I'm pretty sure I can end in around 5.5, maybe 5.3, 5.2, 5.4, somewhere like that. The bigger question is how much money they want to lease it back for.
Right.
So I know that we could lock it up for a good price. And I don't know if I can lock my commission on their side. If so, I'll let you know. But I do believe that this could be a very interesting deal for us to take down together.
Okay.
All right. And I'll get you access to that drive. I don't think I control it. I'll have to tell my guy.
Okay, fine. Perfect. A lot of good stuff, man.
All right. So then I'll get in touch with your attorney right away and we can talk.
Connecting
with
Henry. We are working on.
By the way, last thing real quick, while you're sending that email, last thing is, did we get in? I don't think I spoke to the woman in charge of the tenancy. Yeah, Stephanie. She's going to work on trying to get us a tenant for that last unit. Once that's rent, I mean, we should get this thing on the market and try to get it sold.
Yeah.
I got another offer for $2 million on it. I know that's obviously too low. I'd like to get it. Obviously is. I don't know if you have anybody who might be interested in a 1031 or something like that, but we're working on a couple guys now.
We'll get it. Once it's occupied, really once I have to focus, we should put together an OM, like a professional OM, and just pop it around. I believe we'll find somebody in a minute once it's fully occupied. And I'm gonna line up financing so that we can, we can get real, like we can give somebody, say, because right now you can get 5.25% or 5.5%, which is game changer. So I'm gonna line it up. I think TD will give on it, and a couple of small banks also.
Beautiful. Yeah, let's line up financing and everything. Sounds like a plan. Beautiful.
Yeah, I have some really cheap financing available, so I'm gonna put that in. So let's focus on that next week because it's not. I'm gonna put together a gorgeous OM. Is there any AI, by the way? Do you know that does OMs?
Not that I'm aware of right now, but there's like 1,000 softwares that do it.
I gotta find it because it's a time killer.
We just have a VA that handles it.
Nice. What do they charge?
Like nothing. Like we pay. But they do a lot of stuff for us. But we pay them $200 a week.
All right, fine. So we'll find something like that, either VA 5 or something.
Yeah.
We'll get an OM together and fine. Very good.
If you want to just send me all the information, I can have my VA do it or vice versa, whatever you want.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll send you everything.
Okay, beautiful. Let's rock and roll. Sounds like a plan, my friend.
You got it, brother.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye. So a couple things here. Let me just look for this email so I can make sure I can call his guy. I'm going to respond here. Hey, Joe. Please let me know when you have a few minutes today to chat about this deal and let me know the best phone number to contact you. So that's going to be a flip. We're going to do a wholesale transaction. So essentially what's going to happen, I found a gas station deal. I locked it up at $3.75 million. I told them I was the buyer. That was my intention. I got them to agree to a $405,000 triple net price. So, right. I mean, that's like a 10 and a, let's see what the cap rate is there at my price. $405,000 divided by 3.75 million. It's a 10.8 cap. I then went out and found somebody in the market. This guy who I've done a lot of business with, and I found somebody who was willing to do the deal at $4 million. So $4 million divided by, 405 divided by $4 million is a 10.125 cap. So essentially, I'm going to make a $250,000 wholesale fee. The best part about this is two things. Number one, what I agreed, because he's a good friend of mine, we actually own a lot of real estate together. We agreed that I was going to give him probably somewhere between $50,000 and $100,000 of my assignment fee, my wholesale fee, because I'm going to close. And I'm going to give him that as investment in the deal, and then I'll keep the remaining 150 to 200,000. So, anyways, I'm going to make a nice little wholesale fee there, which will be really nice. Hopefully, we can close that within the next 60 days. That'll be a good one. That'll be a deal for roughly $4 million bucks. We'll take it. Next one is we're working on a couple other larger deals, multifamily co-op deal, working on a self-storage facility deal, waiting to hear back on that. We're actually going to contact. Let me contact the broker who works with me on that deal. 1 second. All right. Well, I guess I'm not going to find him that way. Please let me know when you receive all year-to-date financials for Meridian. Also, can you clarify if there is a manager on site or if he actually is there every day? Okay. Next, let's keep it going. We're having a good day so far. By the way, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm trying to do some live negotiations. I know it's been a little bit since we've gotten to get some content in regards to live negotiations. That it's just sort of like whenever we can get it done. Sometimes I'm not always in front of my camera when we're doing that. So we're going to continue to cruise along here. So hold on 1 second. And let's see. What's the next deal we can quickly throw together? 1 second. All right. 1 second here. So we can do at least one or two more before we get into more cold calling. These guys wanted to do something at the end of the year. And I'm trying to get you at least one more good call for you guys. Again, if you guys would like to learn how to do this type of work, make sure you guys schedule a call with me down in the description down below. Very first link, schedule a call with us. We'd love to be able to support you so you guys can figure out how you guys can take your life and business to the next level using commercial real estate. That's what we're here for. Let's see here. He wanted me to call back, I believe, today. He did not. Let me see if I can call Sal. Let's see what we can make happen. And by the way, if you're wondering, we have about a dozen other deals right now we're under contract on. Yeah, hi, is John available, please?
Hello?
Yeah, hi, is John available, please?
He's not here. May I take a message, please?
Yeah, sure. My name's Henry. I thought this was his cell phone. I guess I might be incorrect.
No, this is the office.
This is the office.
Did he give you his cell?
He did, but and then he told me I could text it, and then I keep calling this number back. So I guess it rewires me to this number.
His cell phone is 201.
Yep.
841.
Okay.
0077.
Thank you. I'll give him a call now. Thanks.
Okay, Henry. Bye now.
Bye now. Well, that was nice. We'll take it. We'll take the cell. Let's see what we can make happen. So like I said, we have about a dozen other deals right now under contract, something.
You reached the cell phone of John Carousel.
Well,
Presently, I'm not available.
we will
Thank you.
leave a quick voicemail.
Well, at the phone, please.
At the tone, please record your
All right, let's
message.
quickly look at
When you
voicemail.
have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
John, Henry Eisenstein, we spoke a few days ago in regards to the few properties you were going to put together for me, the shopping center and the industrial property. If you can't give me a call back, this is my cell phone that I call John. I'll shoot you a text as well. Give me a call when you have a moment. Thanks. And then I will shoot him a text real quick. I did not mean to do that. Almost FaceTime the guy. Hey, John, comma. Actually, one second. Yeah, it's John. All right, just wanted to make sure it was John. I wasn't being stupid. Call him Joe. Hey, John, comma. It's Henry Eisenstein, period. We spoke a few days ago in regards to the industrial property and retail centers in can't remember if Newton. I don't want to say that. Let me know when you have a few minutes to catch up or if you had sent over the email. Did not receive anything yet. In the meantime, have a fantastic weekend. So we have over $70 million right now worth of deals that are pending. We're working on a few more deals, which hopefully we can get to over $100 million worth of pending contracts. That's our goal, to always have roughly $100 million worth of pending contracts. That means representation of deals, large, big and small, multifamilies, retail centers, industrial buildings, gas stations, car washes, liquor stores, you name it. Anything you could, anything that we can make some money on, we're looking to do so. So anyways, we're about 70 million right now with the deals under contract. We're going to try to push to 100 million in the next 30 days. Let's see if we can make it happen. In the meantime, I'm going to try to lock up a few of these deals. Let's see what we can do here. A few of these deals are going to be very interesting because some of these, I'm trying to figure out which one will be a very good option for us. Very good option for us right now for a negotiation call. That's the plan. That's the plan, right? And then we can get into more cold calling in a minute. All right, here. Let's see.
Your call has been forwarded.
I'm going to call him back. I always call twice. Always call twice. Whenever you're calling somebody, call twice because sometimes it goes to voicemail right off the bat. Because they have do not disturb on. I'm going to get him on the phone. See if he answers. In the meantime, if you guys have any questions, he's a good friend of mine. He'll call me back. If you have any questions about anything, drop in the chat box down below. We're going to keep on cruising here. We're going to see if we can go to around 12 noon today. We're going to keep on pumping out the content. Let's see what we can make happen. Here we go. See, we get all these guys on the phone. Try to wrap up some deals before the weekend. So far, we're at $4 million worth of deals that we can try to lock up. Can we make more money today? Who else can we lock up? He's not going to answer me. Doesn't seem like it. It seems like it's just going to continue ringing. He'll call me back. Okay, let's try to do one more. Let's try to do one more today. At least. Let's try to see if we can get at least one more. Oh, I got the perfect person for us to call today. You ready for this one? This will be a very good, if they answer, it'll be a very good negotiation call. Here we go. Here we go.
Asa Essentials is not available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. Press the pound key to end recording.
Yeah, hi, May. My name is Henry. We've spoken a few times in regards to the Fort Lauderdale Retail Center. If you can, give me a call back when you have a moment. Same phone number as always. Give me a call when you have 2 minutes. Thank you so much and have a great day. So what I'm going to do here is, give me 1 minute. I'm going to find see if I can get her cell phone. Here we are. Perfect. See if I can. All right, that was the office line. See if I can get her to answer the cell. Come on, do it for YouTube. Do it for the content. Pick up the phone. See if we can make this happen. We're trying to renegotiate price on a deal here. See if she answers.
Please leave your...
Nope, it was not. Actually, what you want to do? So she didn't answer the call. I'll send her a text message. Hey, May, it's Henry Eisenstein, period. We spoke in regards to the retail center in Fort Lauderdale, period. If you can, give me a call back when you have a few minutes. Thank you. I love that it always assumes the wrong name. I said May, and it just gave me Mia. May spelt very strangely. I don't know. All right. Anyways, we sent her a text. We sent her an email. We're going to rock and roll. Next. Let's see what else we can do. That would have been a great one because I have to get her on the phone anyways. We're trying to renegotiate price, like I said. Next one for today. I'm just reading through all my file calls, which one will be very good for us right now. I mean, look, this deal went completely south, right? Like they would not agree to our new number. He's like, it doesn't really like me right now, but we'll do this for the content. We'll see what we can do here.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Luke, how we doing?
All right.
So did you end up moving forward with the 1.5 cash offer?
I wasn't clear on that, Henry.
No, I was curious. You said you had another offer, so I was curious if you had accepted their offer or not.
No, we actually, my partner is in Greece. He'll be back at the beginning of next month.
Okay, nice. You guys are just enjoying life, traveling all over the place.
You told me you would go up to 15 and a quarter, and it's 1.525.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm curious. I mean, where do we need to be? Because like I had told you, the biggest problem was every single time I reran the numbers, those two tenants, the Moe's, which by the way, his quote, the adult store is not exactly a great tenant, that would push away a lot of my larger partner tenants that I know that are like more like AAA tenants. And especially that in the gun shop, it's just a weird combination to try to get other tenancy in there. But the adult
store occupies part of the center that is difficult to rent.
I agree.
When you see it, yeah. The gun shop, we have a situation with him with insurance, but he only has 1 year lease. He leases for renews for 1 year.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he's got left, 8 months, 10 months, or whatever.
And how long is the adult store locked in for? The adult store is locked in there forever.
Yeah, he's got a long lease.
So, so I'm saying the challenge is
one of the in one of the Moe's stores, the large one,
you were telling me he's leaving.
Yeah, I told you he's probably leaving. Yes.
Yeah. So the challenge though is the adult store and the pizza, right? The pizza shop. Both of those have very long-term leases at very low prices.
Yes.
Right, which really carries down the deal.
Yes.
I mean, is there a price? Just curious, is there a price that I offered in cash to just close ASAP? Because at 1.5 I'm losing money if I paid cash. Obviously, that's why we were trying to get you a higher price, and that would include the seller financing.
Yeah.
But is there a price that you just can say like I get it and we can move on?
Henry, I think I have explained that to you many times. I need to consult Zan as my partner.
Yeah, but look, I mean, you've definitely.
Henry, I can give you a price that I won't mean anything.
Yeah, I mean, look, I respect you have to obviously talk to your partner, as do I. Right, you and I are both in the same position. But is there a number that you feel like makes sense for you? Or at least this way, I know you. Look, I know you have to talk to Xanis. I know it's not a final number.
Okay, I think a little bit over 1.5. I'll be happy with it. As a matter of fact, nothing to do with anything. I just paid our attorney today for all the things that they've done with you. Anyway, that's nothing to do with anything. The other thing I wanted to tell you is I don't think that the adult store is doing any business. He spent a lot of money in there and he's paying pretty good rent. I don't think he's going to last.
Okay.
Would you reach him after the first of the year? I guess this will be a good period for them, the holidays or whatever the hell they do.
Yeah.
And see if he wants to leave.
Okay.
I'm just saying this. For me, it doesn't matter because she's paying and it's done.
I understand.
I'm just giving you the information.
No, I understand. I mean, look, I think that the last number we came in at, right, was the 1.525, right? With 300,000 down.
Right.
At 4% interest was the last number. This was the email.
No, this is with withholding the mortgage. I thought
No, I'm saying I'm just reiterating the last email I sent you. That's all I'm saying. I think the last number I sent you.
It was, what was it? I have it somewhere. I got so many, Henry.
No, I know. I'm saying, I know. Like I said, the problem is like every single time I try to rerun the numbers, unless it like we figure out something with these two, the adult store and the pizzeria, every single time we keep running into a roadblock where we're just not going to be able to make sense of the deal, right? It just so. Especially because I've talked to a few AAA tenants that I would love to have in the building, and every single one of them said because of the adult store and the gun shop, they were not interested. Which makes it obviously very difficult for me to move forward.
The gun shop we're going to work with, but the adult store, as I said.
Well, the adult store is mainly the problem. So
make worse and to leave.
Correct. I would love to try to figure out a way to make that happen. But because the last offer we submitted was 1.5. I think it was 155, $300,000 down in 4% with 4% interest only for 5 years.
I think that's what it was.
Yep. So, which I know you said no to, which I understand. I would love for you and Xanis to let me know, because if we could figure out something with the adult store, and we can get them out.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I will approach him. I will talk to Bob and mention that we see that he has no business. But yes, I can't let him go without knowing whether.
No, for sure. For sure. I understand completely. Look, that is the biggest challenge is right now the adult store. I'm not telling you to let him go, but we'd definitely be curious if he would be open to vacating. And just curious what the thoughts are. But then again, if we did that, we would definitely be able to try to make something happen closer to the 1.6 number where we need it to be.
All right, let me see what I can do. We got a little bit of time.
Okay.
I'll try to talk to him.
Perfect. All right. Yeah. Then just give me a call after you chat with him and let's see what we can make happen. Again, look, I'm very interested. I want to make it a win-win for everybody. And the last thing I want to do is, continue to go down a path where all of the tenants that I already have lined up for a property like this are, after I close, are like, no, I'm not interested because of this situation.
Okay. All right. I understand.
All right. Thank you, Luke, for the time, and we'll chat shortly.
Anthony.
Yep.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So we're going to try to work them down. Look, this is a retail center, big retail center in South Jersey. I like the deal a lot. There's just a couple tenants in there that are just absolute garbage. And they have, they're not only trash tenants. I mean, this is an adult store, very strange type of tenant, which obviously then is not a good tenant for representation for a lot of other Class A tenants. Like, if you're a nice, let's say like a restaurant or anything like that, you're not going to want to be next to an adult store. You're just not going to want to be. So, or even gyms or anything. Like a lot of these great tenants that we can bring into this area that would want to be in this location would not want to be there because of this adult store, one. And on top of the fact that it's a crappy adult store, they have a very, very long-term lease. They have like a 15-year lease on it. At very low rent, which is just absolutely ridiculous. So it's like they just shot themselves in the foot to even sign this lease. I would have never done that. You sign really long-term leases, like for 5 years with some options, right? You do that with great tenants that will attract more tenants, okay? Because you want them there for a long period of time, and you want to make sure you get them at fairly reasonable market rents, right? You want to at least have them readjust to fair market rent every adjustment. All right, here's another negotiation. Mandy, how we doing?
What's up?
Okay, two quick things. Number one, I want to reconnect the attorneys for the land deal, and just mention to Daniel Ross and basically say, listen, and in that email, say something along the lines of, to their attorney, we need to get clarity on how to remove the lien, that we can confirm that we can remove the lien. Is that okay? I want to send an email to you and Daniel, to both attorneys on the land deal. This way we can at least move the ball forward and let the attorney know, like, hey, we're still interested if they can confirm that they can remove the lien. Is that fair? Okay, great. So I'm going to do that. So I'll get that moved along. And then did you speak to Ellie?
I spoke to Monty. Ellie had a family emergency this week.
Okay. What did Monty say?
Monty he really needs to talk to Ellie about it. And I'm pushing him. But the guy from the boat place, he's waiting to hear back if he can get numbers.
The numbers were technically there, and he won't give me rent rolls. I did have another deal, another marina, but it was in South Amboy.
If he won't give us the numbers, I can't. I mean, these guys are going to go for financing anyway. So
No, I know. I said the same thing. I said, like, I can't do much without a rent roll, but I can't do anything if he's not willing to send it. So we're going to try to butter him up, and we'll see if we can get it.
you can tell him this guy is a big player in self storage, and it's a great opportunity for him to.
Okay, agreed. I will also send you a nice. I'm going to send you a nice mobile home park deal up in New York. Very, very lucrative deal. I think we can get a great cash on cash day one. I think it's like 200 pads.
Okay.
All righty. I'll send you the details shortly.
Awesome. Bye.
Thanks. Bye. So this one here, let me see if I can get my buddy on the phone. 1 second. We're going to try to, I think I can sell this deal too.
Thank you for calling.
He might be sleeping still. I have a guy very quickly that I'm trying to get. We have a mobile home park deal in New York, and 200 pads. We're going to try to get locked for $7.5 million. Very, very, very lucrative deal. Good income. Definitely an opportunity for a lot of people to make some money. The question is, we already have a buyer. We have lined up. We're just waiting to hear feedback from them, but they're just dragging their feet. So we'd like to try to get another buyer in there to replace them, so we can hopefully move things faster along. Hold on. Let's see if I can. Okay. She was an absolute. I had this client, this seller who I've been following up with like for 3 years that I've been trying to lock up, and she has just been, absolutely out of her mind in regards to pricing. Let me see if I can hear back from this guy. Here we go.
Hey, Henry, how's it going?
Doing great. How you doing, Marty?
I'm doing well. What's up?
Just two things to touch base on. One, Roselle. Do you think you have any type of idea of where you'd be at?
The what?
Roselle?
Yeah.
Have you had a moment to review numbers?
Yeah, I got back to Aaron.
He never got back to me.
Oh, interesting. I was in the low 9 millions.
What's the low 9 mean?
Like 9 million, maybe I come up 100 or 2.
Okay. Yeah, I think I mean we're probably not going to get anything done sub 10. However, they might be open to holding paper. It would be a decent amount of money down, but they might be open to holding paper.
Aaron said it was 70% paper from seller.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm saying we could probably get them to hold more, maybe at less interest. I don't think we're going to get them that low. If we could try to maybe work on.
If you could get it down a point and hold 75%, I'll definitely revalue my numbers. I mean,
So I would say this: I would run your numbers at like 10.5 million. I know we could do a little less, but I'm saying run the numbers at 10.
10.5 for that. The place needs capex. The place needs major, like certain stuff need.
Yeah, what I'm saying to you is this: I think the number is going to end up being 10. I don't think the seller will go less than 10, right? Or 10.2 or whatever. Plus me and Aaron, right? So I'm saying run your numbers at 10.5. I'm not telling you to pay 10.5. I'm saying what are the terms that it would have to be in order to even get you in that ballpark, right?
So, at 9.2, I'm really at 9.5.
Yes, correct.
Right. So if I go to 10, I really have to be at 9.7, 9.5.
I understand. Something like that. That's fine. I understand where you're at.
Yeah. So I mean, it's definitely a little bit of a challenge deal when there's additional fees that aren't going to be included in the mortgage.
For sure.
So yeah.
Well, look, take that all into consideration. If you feel like you can get to if you're like, hey, listen, if I have to pay X, I need 75 LTV, I need X percent interest, whatever it is, for X period of time. You just let me know, and I can try to see if I can negotiate that. I just don't know how much less in price they're actually going to be able to make sense of.
Sure. Okay. I will let you know what was the other thing you asked.
And then I was just curious with the game, because I have a few people who are in Perth Amboy, and I was just curious what you guys had heard back and game plan for that, because I was going to see if maybe I can help you pitch out the land, or if you were just going to rebuild it.
So right now we're going to go for approvals to rebuild, because that's where the value is going to be. So if we had approvals to rebuild, then obviously the value of that property is going to become more valuable. So
for sure,
we're going to spend the time the next 6 months or so.
Okay.
And try to get those approvals.
Sounds okay.
Someone that's confident he could get the approvals and willing to pay, I would entertain an offer. I wouldn't turn down an offer, but it's not ready to go out to market until we really understand what we can do with it.
Yeah, I just might have a developer or two who might want to take a look at it.
So it could be that I wouldn't stop someone from taking a look at it. I'll tell you, because there's certain people with certain towns, they know they can get things done. I have my town that, if I have to go in front of the board, I can get it done. But, certain, for example, on a town I have to run up against, so I don't know what kind of approvals they would give me. We've made some good progress with some local people there, and getting to know people. Seems like just a typical town that you have. There's people that are in with the town, and there's people that are
just regular people, you know. And,
Yep.
you know, there's this one engineer who's very in with the town, so you know he's definitely probably knows, you know, his risk to reward. So if there's a builder or developer like that who knows his risk to rewards and willing to make an aggressive offer on it, we're definitely willing to entertain it.
Understood. All right. Well, look, then let's do you just real fast because I got to jump on at 12 o'clock. What number do you feel like you need to be in? Like what, 600-700s?
Yeah, probably for the land. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I didn't even like
Rerun the numbers.
not yet, but like if the guy's willing to make an aggressive offer, and we're definitely willing to entertain it. You give me a 700 today on the land, I probably would take it and move. I probably would take it and say, you know what, let the next guy deal with everything else.
Yep.
For me, at least I'm not underwater. I made some money. I'm happy. I would move on.
Okay. I'll get to work and then just let me know about Roselle when you get a chance. No rush.
Also, anything else in the queue?
I actually have a few other deals, which I'll send you some details on when I have everything clear.
You got it.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
You got it. Bye. Yeah, great guy. Working on a couple deals, you know, trying to get something negotiated and agreed upon. I sold him a deal 2 years ago, and the deal actually burnt down. Some tenant for July 4th was playing with fireworks and just friggin' blew up the whole thing, burned to the ground. Unreal. It was an 8-unit deal on the water. Just crazy to think about. Shizzy19 says, how much is your Reonomy subscription monthly? We can get it to you. We have a partner at Reonomy so we can get people with our connection. $339 and change, $339 or so, typically. And again, we don't have any affiliate or anything like that. We just have a relationship with them, so we don't make any money. We give all 100% of the the discounted rate to you guys, right? So I don't make any money on that. But if you're interested, email us info@henryeisenstein.com. I think it's in the banner down below. You can give us an email there. We'll try to make it work. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this type of content, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. I have to jump on a quick Zoom call here at 12 noon Eastern. I appreciate you guys following the journey. Make sure you guys subscribe, give this a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.